Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be using the Green Witch Tarot to give you some messages. See what is it that you may need to hear at this time. Take it if it resonates, leave the rest behind as always, and hope you enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. By any chance you like these readings and they help you, if they serve as a form of free therapy for you, you can always donate. The link is going to be in the description box below. The Lord of Shadows. So I'm assuming this is a devil card? The Lord of Shadows. Oh, or the Death card, it's number 13. Let's see the whole picture. Sometimes, you know, when decks are, the names are different, by seeing a lot of different cards, you kind of like get the pattern behind the creative structuring of the cards. So yes, Pisces, this is a very powerful time for you. And I know that you know this. This is not something that I need to tell you. You know that you're going right now through one of the transformations that are going to be relevant for years and years and years to come in your life. You know, in this channel, we talk a lot about transformation, and we see the cards picking up on the astrological energies and translating them almost. Letting us know each step, you know, of the transformation. What it entails, what it's supposed to bring, what, you know, maybe even like translate what you're feeling so you get to understand it a little bit better. And right now we see here with the cards that Spirit is telling you, you are protected through this initiation. Some of you are going through very powerful and deep initiations spiritually. You are protected, okay? This is not a mistake. This is not something that you are responsible for. Interesting message. They're telling you here, there is a plan. There's a plan, okay? So you just need to go with it, pretty much. And at times it may be difficult, and that's perhaps why you get fearful. Because you have been through a lot, Pisces. You know about difficulty. You know how it feels. You know the effect that it leaves in you, how it lingers through the years after you go through something difficult. And some of you are terrified of going through something difficult. I don't blame you. Nobody likes it, okay? In the challenge position, you've got the Empress. So it's like you want to be in that very relaxed, abundant energy. And you're definitely stepping into it. No doubt about it. But there are certain aspects of your experience that are coming to light. Universe kind of telling you, hey, but did you notice this? Did you realize that? And it's like little micro experiences, perhaps of conflict, perhaps of imbalance, perhaps of lack. Just sort of like keeping you in a process of being informed through those experiences. And you may feel, if you give too much attention to those little things, that the macro image becomes distorted for you. You may start to feel like there are things that are not going properly, that are not going right. But that's not the case. These are just meant to inform you along the journey. 3 of Pentacles. In this particular case, I see your angels. I see actually Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel being with you through thick and thin, okay? Some of you are very well protected and guarded by the divine as you go through these tests. Look at this. It's very interesting. In the near future, we see here the Ten of Wands. She's, as always illustrated in this card, holding, trying to, bring in a lot of weight, a lot of like difficult thing, trying to carry everything uphill. But look at that. On the top of the mountain, we see here these stones, almost like a Stonehenge kind of thing. And it's illuminated, so it's like some kind of ritual, something that is worth her effort getting to, it seems. It seems like she is, yes, in an uphill battle, but she's getting to a place in which maybe she's going to be initiated. Maybe she's going to be activated. Maybe her magic, her craft is going to evolve. And then, in what the universe wants you to know, it's almost as if we see a zoomed image of what she's walking towards. We see the inside of those rocks, and we see how spirit is giving, gifts, power objects, abilities to this person. That's what the universe wants you to understand, that's what you're fighting here to get to. Even if it does not seem that way sometimes. Some of you feel like you sometimes have difficulty for the sake of difficulty, like just because some planet is somewhere and you're just like annoyed and that's it. But every single part of it has a purpose, and that's what the universe wants to remind you, that you're going through the role playing or something, like spirit is holding you. Your guides are holding you. And if you're open to receive the lessons that they're bringing by going through the motions, by going through everything that they're presenting to you, you are going to get there. Sorry, my chair is a little loud. Six of Pentacles in your mind space. It's almost like you are holding a warning sign always in your mind. Or more of a warning sign, it's kind of like a post-it, like in front of you. Always reminding you, don't accept less than you deserve. Don't give more than you're comfortable giving or that it is appropriate, even if you feel like it's very authentic. With Pisces, I feel like there's no limit to her generosity. And sometimes in this, society that unfortunately seems to be very transactional, it can create a lot of disruptions and uncomfortable feelings for the people that we're giving to, believe it or not. You're having clarity coming in very slowly. But what I do love here is that you're in the right path. You're certain that where you need to be is where you're at. And you kind of see through the hoops that the universe is making you jump through, almost. And you're being, kind of like, okay, let's do it. Some of you, however, may feel tired from the journey. And in the future you do have the Ten of Wands, so it's not like it's going to get any easier necessarily. Effort is required, totally worth it, but at times you may get overwhelmed. Some of you guys, I never say this in readings, okay? But this may be a very powerful confirmation for some of you that may help you find some clarity. If you have passed on loved ones, they may definitely be reaching out to you at this time. If there is someone who perhaps is ill in your family, there could be someone passing away soon, all right? This is not your fault. There's nothing you can do or not do. It's not about you, is what I'm hearing. Ace of Swords. Important conversations coming in. Don't feel guilty. There's a lot of guilt around someone's passing. Maybe you may have regrets of what you didn't do or did when they were alive, how much time you spent together or didn't. Maybe you had selfish desires or judgments towards this person, you know, they're giving you permission to let all of that go and recognize that that is part of the human experience. It is what it is. There is a lot of abundance coming here for you. Some of you were avid learners in the spiritual fields, and maybe you got comfortable, maybe you at some point felt like you had enough to integrate for, you know, a decade, and that there wasn't any important learning happening anytime soon. That is changing for some of you. You're going to be receiving a lot of insight on mastering certain magical, occult paths, okay? And you have been feeling attracted to this for quite some time, but maybe you weren't feeling ready to dive deep or something along those lines. You're going to see how it's going to be coming to fruition. And they're telling me here that if it happens to be a long path, a difficult one, it is worth it, okay? Everything around you is guiding you towards that abundance. You may have some kind of mentor coming in, and this could be someone you work very closely with, or this could be someone in the internet that will never know you exist. That is fine. You know, you can get some kind of online course or get some kind of experience that is going to teach you. Some of you are going to be very inclined to herbs, plants, kitchen witchery. Others of you, I'm hearing Wicca. Others of you, astrology. And there's going to be a little bit of everything. Some of you, mediumship for animals. Very powerful activations here. Things that you have done and mastered in past lives are ready to bloom inside of you. You're ready to recognize them. You're ready to put them to use, or simply enjoy the benefits of this knowledge. Some of you are afraid of success because you feel like if you are successful and people find out, they're going to be knocking at your door, begging for assistance, for help. And even though you Pisces are a very generous person, we all know at this point of our lives, most likely, that there are very parasitic people out there who don't necessarily need the help. They just want someone to do everything for them. Whether they know it consciously or not, you are over that. You're not interested in that, it seems. And you are, though, opening your heart to soulmates, friendships, past life, lovers, sibling love, kind of like a very pure connection with someone. Could be romantic love, could be, you know, different things. I see here that this, first of all, I don't feel like these are children. They don't look like children to me, you know, they look like adults. And the guy is holding a canary in a bird cage. What's coming to my mind is, you know, in the mines, they used to take back in the day a little canary, and in order to like test some kind of gas or whatever, I don't know. But it was, I mean, super cruel, but I'm not going to get into that. They would bring a canary with them, and if the canary died, it just kind of like fell over. It meant that they needed to get out of the mines. Primitive much, but I'm getting that in this particular card. So it's like maybe you are going into the depths, dark, deep places with a person. Could be potentially a lover. And it seems like you're taking maybe a spirit guide with you to sort of like tap you out if it's too much. Because I feel like you're going to be kind of like the mines, right? Like going deep to extract the beauty, to work hard to get the rewards. And since he is holding hands with her, I almost feel like it's you saying, you know what, I am ready to go into the depths for the sake of retrieving knowledge or wisdom, or for the sake of a romantic relationship. I'm ready to go all the way. I'm ready to, and as I say that, two beautiful yellow butterflies outside of my window. She's wearing yellow. Feminine energy, lots of beauty. You may feel like you're ready to give a relationship your all. There's a lot of wisdom. Some of you are very afraid of aging. But what you don't know is that you're stepping into, every minute that goes by, you're stepping into a version of you that is the most powerful. Mastering assertiveness and mastering kindness to become the emperor of your life. That power and authoritative presence in your life. These cards are nice. I wonder why I don't use them as much. All right, my love. So this is what I have for you. I feel like there was a message for a lot of different situations, a lot of like different groups of Pisces. I hope that this reading was helpful. It was definitely very pleasant for me to share this time with you guys. If at any point you would like to donate, I am open to receive. I am very glad and happy. I'm grateful for those of you who say thank you through donations. You know, they really help. The link is going to be in the description box below. And I'll see you in the next reading, my loves. Bye.